Where is everybody? Nobody's on here to talk to me. Because we finna talk about David. Because this whole case is weird. Y'all know my lip liner looking crazy. I don't even know how. Oh, that can't be lip liner. Hey, y'all. Man, so we need to talk about this. I'm hoping that we get some good news about this so we could talk about it. Because I don't know if you heard about D4VD, David. It's crazy. This whole story is crazy. So apparently, this guy started streaming like Fortnite. I want to say it's Fortnite. But he kept getting flagged for copyright material. So his mom suggested that he made his own music while he was streaming. He did that. So he said he accidentally went viral. Okay. So he starts doing that. He gets with this girl named Celeste. Mind you, Celeste, at the time when she went missing, I believe she was 13. She was still in elementary school, y'all. The girl was still in elementary school. I mean, not elementary school. She was in middle school. Okay, so seventh or eighth grade. Yeah, y'all heard me right. Hey, Aleph. So he meets her. They're messing with each other. The girl go missing. Hey. Now, they filed a missing person report back in April of 2024. Hey, Indigo. Indigo, that part. Because I have a feeling that this is a lot deeper than people realize. Um, and I say that to say, when you hear the interviews where he speaks about like death and stuff like that, it just, and like he has an evil side, like this sounds a lot like Gypsy. Like he speaks about his evil side, where there was one interview where he was saying that like his evil side would like kill someone and he would investigate the death. Like that is diabolic. Like what? Like, and he's talking about this very casually. He's like, yeah, um, like I investigated, and it's like, I'm like kind of excited to see, you know, like, dude, you have an evil side that's killing somebody, and then you're saying that you yourself is investigating it. How do you have to investigate something if you did it? The fact that you're sitting there telling us that is crazy. Um, but what's even crazier is there's a missing person report out for her in April of 2024. But then her teacher says that she was in his class like reappeared in May of 2024. Um, okay. So it's crazy that that even happened because it's kind of like, hold on, I'm kind of trying to edit this. Not edit it, but change it so you guys don't even have to do all that. Okay, I'm gonna leave the comments because I don't even really care what these folks are saying. So this whole time, he's like streaming with this girl. Like there's streams where she has big glasses on, and like she's trying not to like make it obvious that it's her. But what I found was crazy. Hey, Carmen. Hey, Simone. What I found was crazy is that the brother said he knew that she was dating this guy. So you know that she's dating a grown ass man and nobody's doing anything about it? And then she goes missing. The teacher says she pops up. And like it's just so weird how the family really hasn't said much other than they've spoken to TMZ. Like if my daughter went missing and then I find out that her body was found in some dude's Tesla, you think TMZ is gonna be the only ones I'm gonna talk to? No, I'm gonna be shouting from the rooftop, arrest that motherfucker. Like I just feel like this is so weird. And what makes it even weirder is that he is not locked up. Why is he not locked up? Like why is he out here in these streets? Yes, she was reported April of 2024 as missing. Literally, April of 2024. Thank you. Like let that sink in. That's wild. Like how do you go missing of April 2024? Mind you, at the time she was 13. 13 years old. Yesterday. Um it's just so crazy. Like to think that she had been missing that long. The family knew. Then when they find a body in the Tesla, like the family's been kind of like not said that much. I just don't know. And I don't know if it's maybe me, I'm saying that like if I was the parent, maybe I would handle it a certain way. But it kind of makes me just wonder, like, what was happening? Like, how could that happen? Gypsies people be doing too much in here. So it makes you just wonder, like, what all was happening? Who, like, nobody? I don't know. It's weird to me that nothing was done. And I don't know. Y'all, my lips hurt because they're so chapped. And I don't know where there's a lip gloss or a lip oil or something. Hold on. Let me get a lip oil. Yeah, like I just think it's so. This whole thing is weird, and I'm just wondering why he hasn't been arrested yet. Like nobody's been arrested. Um, I don't. They're not even speaking about him like he's a suspect right now. I'm not surprised because when you like really look at the stuff that he was saying before, I feel like it's kind of. I feel like this is one of those situations where someone's literally hiding in plain sight. Does that make sense? Hey. I feel like it's one of those situations where somebody is literally hiding in plain sight. because even like his concerts, they said like he had caskets and stuff like that, and like he was selling like merch with like blood on it and stuff. So it's like it was kind of there. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it was obvious. I think people were just thinking like this was he was playing a character. Yes. And he exactly. I think him being charming, but first of all, even if they haven't arrested him for the actual unaliving because like allegedly you're innocent, but whatever. Um why hasn't he been arrested for being a PDF? That girl was 13. Like why wasn't he I just don't I feel like there's too many things that make you look at this. Thank you. Like he should not be a danger right now too. Indigo, that's a but that also makes things dangerous because if somebody's still out and they actually committed crimes like that, does that not make you think to yourself like, he don't have nothing to lose right now. So somebody else could be his next victim, like within days. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it seems as though he likes kids. She's not the only one. Trust and believe. And they say he's been cooperating with the cops. Like, I know. I just feel like he's so dangerous. Like, they cannot. David, they cannot keep someone like that on the street. He's too dangerous. Like, way too dangerous. Like, he makes me scared for I don't know, like anyone been speaking to. And that's why I feel like Fortnite and all these like games where minors are on there, that's scary because it's people like him that's on there. And did y'all see that in his Discord? Well, a lot of the mods and stuff like left, but said that they were disassociating because they didn't know she was a minor. I don't believe it. I don't believe that. But it's just I don't know, like the way he speaks about everything is so casual and as he's explaining like even his songs, he was singing about like homicide and stuff. Like did you know what's crazy to me is I feel like he wanted someone to find her body. Like I really feel like because her body was found a day after her birthday. And every birthday he would release a song. And those songs that he was singing about her, knowing she was a minor, it's just so disturbing. Yeah, because her teacher said like I think he said that she said she was running away to Hollywood. Y'all, it's just so this is such a crazy, crazy one. And I feel like that they need to arrest him. And until he's arrested, it makes me very worried for the people around. He's canceled all his tours, like even the ones in Cali. But initially, he kept his tours knowing that they found a body in his Tesla. Thank you, Indigo. Like you're like, yeah, I'm touring tonight. Like I know they found a body in my Tesla, but it's okay. Um, I'm touring tonight. Hey V. This whole thing is just so bizarre to me. Indigo, like, did you watch the clip of him like speaking about like homicide and stuff like that? What did you think of his body language, or like what did you think of that? Hey, because I think that that interview was so crazy. This whole thing is nuts. The whole thing, like from start to finish. I'll send you this clip that I had. Girl, I watched it like 5 times because I was really trying to understand. Hey, Michelle. I really was trying to understand like more about him because I kind of knew who he was, but I didn't know that much. But like watching some of his interviews and him like breaking things down, I just started looking like, dude, what is happening? He's just a very weird guy. Hey, Mahogany. Thank you. Thank you, Olive. Yeah, he's just a very weird guy. And okay, I know this sounds bad. And look, I don't know this. I'm just wondering. It makes me wonder bec- because they say that like some of her friends were being paid to be quiet. Do you think her family was too? I don't know. Like, I feel like I have so many questions. And I'm not saying that they are. I'm just curious if he was doing that to the friends, like maybe the family or the brother was like, because the brother knew about him. Like, it just, you can't tell me you don't wonder, like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, everything just seems so. And so I've been watching everything, and the reason why I really haven't made a video on it is because I felt like I was missing something, like I wasn't really understanding because the family really hasn't said much. But it's not that I'm missing something; they really haven't said much, and it just makes me wonder why. Does anyone else think that? Like, why haven't they? Yeah, I'm thinking maybe he was paying them too, like he was paying the friends. But then I'm also like, why would the family accept any money? We're talking about David and Celeste, you know? Like, there's so many questions because, well, the fact that she was on some of his lives, that's like kind of weird, right? Um, and it just, I don't know. Everything seems so weird. First of all, he's I think that Indigo's right. He seems like so happy and like kind of aloof a little bit. But he could be on a stimulant. But I feel like he has undiagnosed mental health issues too. Indigo, that could be very true. So I'm going to read this comment out loud just for the playback crew. Indigo says, I figure the parents were quiet because they knew his age and didn't want to bring further attention to their negligence. That could be very, but you know what's weird? Is the way the brother speaks about it, though. Like, have you noticed that? Like, the way the brother, I don't know. I think we're going to have to block Noah because I'm sure it's going to be some weird stuff. Um, Corbin, I'm on that same type of time. Y'all are so funny. Like, but I just wonder how long. Okay, do you guys think he'll be arrested, and how long do you think it'll be before he's arrested? Because I can't afford it, Haywood. I just feel like Noah is in here playing. No, don't. You don't have to block him. Yeah, I would like to think he would, but I don't know because I feel like they're moving really weird. Ooh, you think it's gonna be a long process? I could see that, and the reason why I could see it being a long process is it's not what seems obvious, it's about what you can prove. And I hate that and I love that about our justice system. I feel like if they were to get him right now, it would be a lot of circumstantial evidence unless they found like something super critical in his home. And also, he brings more, if he says a lot about other deaths, maybe that could be it. But like Indigo said, but it'll likely be a long process because they're gonna have to like have stuff tested and stuff like that. But you know what I've been hearing, and I think that this makes a lot of sense, that it's possible that she could have been pregnant. That makes the most sense as to why she disappeared. Ooh, Aaron, yes, they might be trying to get DNA from him. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm just, I just wonder how long is it gonna take because, and I'm sure he already has a lawyer that's like, coaching him through what he can and cannot say because I mean, it was found in his car. But I feel like he wanted it to be found because why would you leave her body in there if you did that? Like, really think about that. Brandy, that's what I think. They are pulling other things together, like other situations together. But I just don't understand, like, if you, why would you leave her body in there? Like, what would be, like, what were you expecting to get, like, why? I really need to understand why. And it'll be very interesting to find out if she was pregnant or not, because that autopsy will be able to say that. Now, if she was pregnant, I think it's almost for sure. Because even if they don't get him with the unaliving, they need to get him for being a PDF. The whole story is very weird. Like, the parents are weird. Like, this first, the fact that she was in junior high school and you let this go down. This isn't a high school student or a college student or someone like a senior in high school or, a freshman in college. This is like dead ass a kid. Like, my daughter's 11. So this is literally a child that was 2 years older than my daughter. There's no way in hell I'ma know. Like, how in the hell did this happen? Yes, like, I knew she had a boyfriend. Like, what? It's so many questions about this that just don't. And I feel like the problem is, and y'all might say that I'm crazy or whatever, but I feel like society is trying to normalize PDFs. And I don't understand it because last night I was in a live and the night before where people were like, oh my gosh, he was 19, she was 13. Like, it was okay. Like, in what world is it okay for a 13-year-old to be with a 19-year-old man? In what world? In what world can we say that that is okay? That you could never tell me that that is okay. In what world? Like 13? Junior high school with a man that's outside of not even in high school? And the fact that people are trying to justify that is mind boggling to me. There's no way you could tell me you could justify a grown ass man being with a 13-year-old. Say, well, she was 13. Yes, but he was a 19-year-old man. On no day. At what point is that okay? At what point can somebody say, "Oh no, I understand." Yeah. No, 13 years old. Like, she was 2 years. Like, she had been 10 3 years before that. Like 10. Like, are we really going to say that that was okay? Really? Like, are we really going to say anything about that was okay? Listen, I know this is going to come across really bad. Any grown ass man that's with a minor, likely has undiagnosed learning disabilities. Because you're just trying to control someone. And the only reason why you're trying to control someone is because you are not there enough upstairs to be with someone your age. Why can I not like touch this screen? Hold on. I can't ban anyone. Like it's not letting me. Yes, like R. Kelly. And let's be honest. I feel like they let a lot of men get away with stuff like this, but specifically men in the music industry and politics. Why? Listen, R. Kelly had been doing that stuff in Atlanta for so long. Chicago too. Like these men have been doing this for it's just it's crazy that they get away with it for as long as they get away with it. And let's be honest, half of these police have been doing it too. If we're going to be honest, a lot of them let these guys get away with it because they do it too. But I can't understand how you would be okay with making money off the backs of minors that are being taken advantage of. Thank you. Like, I just don't, on no day will I ever think that that's okay. Yeah, I think the police sometimes are starstruck because I don't get it. Yes, mahogany. And did you guys see that they were trying to pass a law that 14-year-olds could get married? Y'all need to go look that up. And I'm telling you, it's, yeah, go look it up. Like, like see it with your own two eyes in America. Like, look it up with your own two eyes. The only reason why they be wanting to do that is just control. That's it. And honestly, I don't even think that it's just, I think people think it's like Democrat or Republican. No, it's these old nasty ass men. It's that's why when people are like, "Oh, I know the Democrats are on the Epstein list," all of them are. It ain't one or the other. All of them are on there. Like that's just what it is. Like people are like, "I told you." Are we shocked? Clinton was on there. Monica Lewinsky was like 21 when the whole scandal came out. All of them, all of them are on there. Like, if we're gonna be real, like, I think people keep saying Democrat, Republican, Democrat. Listen, Tupac said it best. The government is the biggest mafia. One or the other, they none of them are looking out for us. That's why they want everybody fighting. Because if we're still fighting each other, we don't realize that they the problem. It's like I'm saying, "Oh, look over here. Look over here," while I'm stealing your stuff. I'm making all this noise over here because I want you to look over here so I could steal your stuff. That's literally what's happening. All across the aisle, they're on the Epstein list. Let's be for real. And the fact that they're trying to normalize pedophilia is just so diabolic, and it should make us scared. Like, you notice that ever since this came out, we've been seeing like heightened cases with pedophiles. That is not by mistake, that is by design. And some of this I feel like is for shock value, to be honest with you. To kind of like have everyone like overwhelmed and mentally beaten down and thinking like it's a system that we can't do anything about. And you can't tell me there's no way in hell that you're a Christian and you're talking about, yes, God wanted us to be married young. Like, so God wanted you to be a pedophile? Please show me which part in the Bible that it said it was okay for you to do that. Please, I would love to see it. Like, minors? That is never okay to take advantage of kids. Like, you can't tell me that your elevator goes all the way up to the top floor if you're a grown ass man messing with kids. Nah, you're mentally delayed. Something's not right. Like, that's not. I have no desire to talk to a child. Like, I'm not about to play babysitter. Like, you have to be mentally delayed. There's no way that you're not mentally delayed if you're a grown ass man messing with a minor. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm still here. There's no way you could tell me that that's normal. And I feel like it is just, it's happening way too much. And the more it's happening is, I feel like, do you guys feel like you're seeing it so much more now? Yes, normal men don't do that. Like, if you're normal, like, and secure in who you are, you're not going to be with a minor. You're not. Nothing about you would attract you to a child. Like, because that's literally a child. The only reason why you would see yourself with a child is just because you want to control them. That's all it is. Like, you want to control them. It's getting addressed more, but I feel like it's not getting addressed the way one would think it would get addressed. Does that make sense? Like, you would think that they would like do something about it, and I feel like the people making the decisions are okay with it, and that's the issue. Yeah, and I feel like too, when you're that young, you don't realize how dangerous people are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you in your mind think like things are okay, and you're not really seeing someone as stranger danger, and you have to be cautious of this person because you just don't realize the harm that's out there. I know, see, like somebody under 30, I'm like, that's still a kid. You know what, Aleph? I know a lot of men have said that, but I feel like some feel like it's just creepy. I get it, but, and I feel like it depends on the culture too. Yes. Yes. And it's all just like super crazy. Listen, even at 25, you be thinking you know everything. And I feel like when you hit 30, you realize, like, okay, so since I was like 12, I thought I knew everything, but really, I'm 30 and I don't know shit. Like, when it clicks to you when you hit about 30 that you don't know nothing, and this whole time you thought you knew everything, you look at things so different. Hey, somebody block him, because these people are creeps. Like, why are you such a creep? Like, you the same people we talking about. Like, you are such a loser that you're coming on YouTube making advances. Like, that's weird. You don't think that's like it's given developmentally delayed? Like, you don't think so? Like, something's not right. Like, I don't, I just don't get it. I don't get it. People are weird. They're super weird. But y'all, I just came on here for a little bit. My podcast is dropping tomorrow. I have to make the thumbnail for it. I think I'm going to have it air probably around noon or something because I feel like doing early morning. I just don't think it did that well early morning. But y'all, it's gonna be really funny. Y'all are gonna like this one. I just have to figure out how to get my camera clearer and Ivory's camera clearer and stuff. But I will see you guys, yeah, tomorrow. I'll probably do a live later tomorrow. I think I'm gonna start doing YouTube more often than TikTok because I heard Oracle is gonna own TikTok, and I really don't want. I don't have time for all that. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, y'all.